We have so much news today. Jesus Christ, this is going to be huge, guys. First things first, I think it's safe to say E3 is going to be huge. Sony released their schedule sheet and there's so many new games being announced and so much more being looked at than what we thought was going to first happen. We thought it was just going to be the 4 games they listed. I think there were Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us, Spider-Man, and Death Stranding. But it turns out that leak was wrong and we're getting all this stuff. It's going to be exciting. As you can see, it didn't say the names of the games, but I'm pumped either way. Next, we got PlayStation 5 news. The PlayStation 5 is coming in 2021 and the PS4 is in its last days. That's what Sony said. But we still got a few good years left for the PlayStation 4. They said there's going to be a ton more exclusives that nobody saw coming. And even more excitingly, we got unexpected news that Sony is planning to revive old IPs. They're going to revive PlayStation 2 games that everybody forgot about or just hasn't had a new game since. That means we could get Jak 4 or a new Jak game. And it makes sense because I saw a post on NeoGAF by someone saying expect a Jak and Daxter revival and that several YouTubers already know about it and were told to hype it up, and there's been a huge increase in Jak videos lately from big channels. And of course, we found a couple months ago that Naughty Dog is having a new studio built and Josh Keaton was at Naughty Dog. This could be a coincidence or we could be getting a new Jak. We never know at this point. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised by anything from PlayStation because they're pulling out all the stops. Pretty much PlayStation is like, you know that emote in Fortnite where you're just throwing money? That's PlayStation right now. They're just throwing money out at everything. Oh, you want to make a new game on our console? Here, take the money. We'll make $50 billion off of that. Oh, you want to bring back Jak 4? Go ahead. You know, PlayStation family, so many exclusives. Xbox has nothing. Xbox has a little motion control thing that nobody even knows about because nobody uses the Xbox One. Hashtag PlayStation Vita sold more copies than the Xbox One. Next up, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 was leaked and confirmed for 2019, which is amazing because Black Ops 4, we're not sure yet. It might be good, it might be bad. I think the Battle Royale part would be fun, but I think the rest of it is just going to be boring. So, we don't know about that yet. We know Black Ops 3 was horrible. We know Infinite Warfare was horrible. We knew World War II were horrible. You know, some of those games, excluding Black Ops 4 because we don't know yet, are some of the worst games in history and definitely some of the worst games from the Call of Duty world. So what better way than to make a huge comeback? Of having Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 after 4 years of disappointment. Even if Black Ops 4 is good, it doesn't have a story mode, which is going to turn off a lot of people, and it's already disappointed at pretty much everybody. So that's going to mean 4 years of disappointment. Even if Battle Royale ends up being fun in Call of Duty, it's still 4 years of disappointment with Modern Warfare 4 coming back to revive Call of Duty, just like Modern Warfare 2 revived Call of Duty all those years ago. The last popular Call of Duty was Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, so it makes sense that they would make another Modern Warfare, because look at it, Modern Warfare Remastered at its peak life cycle, it had more players than Infinite Warfare, World War II, and Black Ops 3 combined at its peak had. That's a whole lot of players. So Modern Warfare is king of Call of Duty, so that's kind of exciting if we're going to get Modern Warfare 4 next year. I don't know how it would be, but I know one thing, I will definitely be pre-ordering the $800 package for it. Finally, Yakuza 3, 4, and 5 are all being remastered in 1080p and 60 frames per second and are coming super soon. Yakuza 3 will release August 8th, 2018, which is 20 days before Kiwami 2 releases in the West. And that's kind of exciting because we don't have any news about it. That's literally less than 2, or actually it's a little more than 2 months away. But still, that's super exciting. Are we going to get the full game though? That's what I'm worried about. For those of you that don't know, Yakuza 3 initially in the West, I mean I played the Japanese version at first, but in the West, it did not have the entire game. It was missing probably 20% of the game because they thought, you know, Westerners wouldn't care about certain parts of the game. So they learned their mistake after that. Yakuza 4 and 5 had everything, and even Yakuza 6 and 0 had everything that the Japanese release had. So I'm hoping for the people who, you know, can't read Japanese or can't, you know, get the gist of it when you're listening or even can't even be fluent in it, gets the full Yakuza 3 experience. It really wouldn't be that hard. You know, if they go and they do it, they don't do English voice actors to begin with. All they have to do is throw in English subtitles and English text here and there just to make it understandable for English only speakers. We're literally talking like a 2-month job if the West gets Yakuza 3 the same time as Japan does. Either way, I'm importing that game. I am not waiting for that game to release. I am importing that game so fast. Then Yakuza 4 is coming remastered in the fall, so probably in November. And I'm gonna say probably November because that's when the rumored American release of Hokuto ga Gotoku, otherwise known as Fist of the North Star, is coming. So that would make sense, you know, pre-order Fist of the North Star, get Yakuza 4. What better way to sell the game, you know? I mean, Fist of the North Star is popular in North America, and Yakuza is popular in North America. You know what Fist of the North Star is, even if you don't know Fist of the North Star. I'm gonna say one thing, and then you're gonna instantly be like, oh yeah, I know that anime. Omae wa mo shinderu. My Japanese is kinda squeaky when I talk. But anyways, that is from Hokuto ga Gotoku. You know, he touches the hair like, wah! 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 Why am I making the sound effects when I can just show you the video?
しかしよ、本当にこんなとこにガソリンあんのかよ。てめえ、ただで帰れると思ってんのかよ。俺に関わるな。死ぬぞ。おい、ぶっ殺しちまおうぜ。あれ！死ね！お前はもう死んでいる。何言ってんだお前。なんだこれは。やめろ。
See, that's what I'm talking about. So you know Fist of the North Star, even if you don't know Fist of the North Star. And then finally, Yakuza 5 is coming in spring 2019. That's exciting, that's exciting, that's exciting, that's exciting. Yakuza 5 is my favorite in the Yakuza series. There is not a single Yakuza better than Yakuza 5, in my opinion. I mean, Yakuza 5 was so perfect. When you played as Akiyama, everything was magical, it was different, it was cool. When you played as Kiryu, it was so weird. You get to see that Kiryu is still in love with Yumi, so he can't touch other women, even though Yumi has been gone for like, at this point I think it's probably 20 years. Actually, it wasn't 20, it's probably 10. Haruka and Kiryu was forced to separate, and Haruka's out here being all famous and it's, oh my god, it's so exciting. I cannot wait to play Yakuza 5 in 1080p, 60 FPS, because let me tell you something, 720p at like 20 FPS on PlayStation 3 was so hard. And then trying to play it on PlayStation Now is a joke. It really is. It's so difficult to play on PlayStation Now. But this is all so much news. Honestly, I don't even know how to contain the excitement. It's like I'm at a loss for words at this point. I always end my video and then ramble off without a script at a certain point, and right now I'm without a script. And honestly, I'm just speechless. I am speechless with all the PlayStation news we got today. Like, I was losing hope in PlayStation for a little while. I mean, obviously not sell-wise, but game-wise, you know, it looked like PlayStation wasn't going to have anything, like anything at all. Because it looked like at first that this year, the only games PlayStation was going to get that wasn't like a North American release, like Yakuza 6, for example, because that game came out in 2016, but it released here in April. I was honestly starting to think that we weren't going to get any games this year, that we were going to be trash this year. I was honestly thinking we were only going to get God of War and Spider-Man and, you know, nothing else. I honestly thought that was going to happen. But now with all the announcements we got today, I am like, whoa, Jesus Christ of America. It's going to be exciting, it really is. We got Yakuza 3 and 4 coming remastered this year. We might be getting Fist of the North Star. You know, we could be getting Jack news. We're definitely getting a very interesting Call of Duty. Whether it ends up being good or bad at this point, I'm not sure. But we are definitely getting an interesting Call of Duty. E3 is gonna be huge. We're getting new games announced. Ghost of Tsushima might be releasing this year. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. It's all so exciting. Like, I haven't felt this excited about a year, like, coming for gaming since like 2006. And everybody knows 2006 was the last big bang in video games. 2006 was the last year when we had literally everything. Driver Parallel Lines, Tomb Raider Legend, Gears of War, Resistance Fallen Man. I think Little Big Planet, I might be wrong about that. There's so much games came out in 2006, and this is looking like 2018 is going to be 2006 all over. We have how many Yakuzas this year? 1, we have 4 Yakuza, no 5, no 6 Yakuza games coming out this year. We have 6 Yakuza games coming out this year. Yakuza Kiwami 2, Yakuza 6, Yakuza 3, Yakuza 4, and we have Yakuza Online coming in August as well. And Shin Yakuza is likely coming out this year, but we aren't for sure on that, so we're gonna actually scratch that. We're getting 5 Yakuza games this year. We're getting huge announcements at E3. It's just gonna be so exciting. And I'm actually gonna end this video here because I'm starting to ramble on, and I don't want to ramble on too long. I'm just excited. I hope you're excited because this is huge. This is really big. I haven't been this excited, as I said, since 2006 for a year of gaming. I was 9 years old. And now at 20 years old, I'm as excited as I was at 9 years old. And for me personally, the best PlayStation 2 games and the best games of the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 came out in 2006. So 2018 is shaping up that like it's gonna be 2006 all over again. We got all these great PlayStation games coming. We have Pokemon coming on the Nintendo Switch. We have Super Smash Bros. Coming on the Nintendo Switch. And on Xbox we have Crackdown. That's about it. But still, everything is getting something big this year. The PlayStation Vita, you know, it has some big games coming out this year too. You know, we might even get an announcement about PlayStation's new handheld at some point this year. So this is just shaping up to be a really big year in gaming. And with that being said, my name is CRUZANDO, try not to die, and I will see you in the next video. I know it might be a little hard to try not to die because of how exciting this is, but try your best, okay?